Hello and welcome to my live stream for today. I will once again be washing the dishes. Yes, this happens every day. I already had breakfast, so yeah, I've just destroyed the kitchen. Per usual, everything is destroyed. I've got plates out everywhere. Obviously, the microwave door is open. What's new there? I'm gonna make myself some coffee. I'm gonna plug my phone in. I got some work done today. Hi, welcome in. Thanks for joining me. Guys, I think I'm gonna get a haircut tomorrow. My hair's just like, I don't know. It feels a bit flat to me. I feel like I need to do. What's up, Squire? How are you, my friend? Thank you so much for being here. As always. Much love to you. This morning for breakfast, I had some scrambled eggs on toast and it was delicious. Not that anyone cares, but I just thought I would share with you. Did you cut your hair yesterday? What did you do? Did you do a particular style? What was it like? Yeah. What do I have to say? I don't know. Today is just one of those days. Just one of those days. I've got a lot done. I'm waiting for a package to arrive. They were supposed to come, or a package to be picked up. I sold something on eBay too, which was exciting. Hey, what's up, Big John Taylor? So that was cool. So yeah, I'm just waiting for a package to be picked up today. And yeah, they were supposed to get it yesterday, and they never got it. So hopefully that happens today between 10:30 and 1. What else is new in my life? Nothing really. I'm just getting ready to go to Boston. Making sure everything's clean and dusted. Do you guys ever do that before you go for like a trip? You have to make sure that everything is dusted and clean so when you get back, the dust isn't too bad. Because I find myself doing that. I'm always just like, I need to make sure everything is dusted and clean. So yeah, I gotta do that. Hello from El Paso, Texas. Oh my goodness, hello. What time is it over there? It must be really early or late at night. Greetings. Greetings to you, my friends. What's up, guys? If you're new here, I'm Orlando Cyborg Ashley. Today's stream is just gonna be a chill one. Once again, I'm just cleaning my kitchen. Unicorn doesn't have the word horn in it. Why would it? Why would it? Where is my arm? It's right there. You're viewing from Japan. Nice. Hi from Casper, Wyoming. Cool. 3:30 a.m. I work night shift. Where are you? Oh, I'm in London, guys. I'm in London. So, right now it's I think like 10:30-ish. 10:30-ish. I'm 4. How do you know? What a beautiful girl. Hello to you. Hi. Hi, everyone. Oh, we got another cyborg in here. Cyborg Boxing 1. Nice. What's up, my friend? I'm originally from Florida. I was born in Michigan, and then I moved to Florida when I was like 3, and I lived in East Orlando for many years. How do I do this? I guess just years of practice, guys. Just years of practice. It is 5:39 a.m. on the East Coast. Nice. I'm super. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Hello, everyone. Guys, yesterday, are you doing the dishes? Of course I am. Guys, yesterday we had 122,000 viewers on my stream. Is that not the craziest thing you've ever heard? That's a lot of viewers. That's a lot of viewers. And I thank you all for being there. That was super cool. I think we also gained like 400 new subscribers. So, again, do the heart hands. This is how I do my heart hands. Obviously, it's a little bit different. Ashley, my lord, when are you going to Boston? Thursday. Yeah, it cost an arm and leg to live in Florida. Ask me how I know. Can I give you a hand? Yeah, okay. Very original. Very original. I've never heard that one before in my 31 years of having one arm. Thanks. Hi, and how are you doing? I'm doing good today, everyone. I'm doing good. Today's a good day. It's a good day. I got some stuff done this morning. I'm gonna have stuff that I need to do tomorrow. I'm going to New York, and I'm going to just the New England area, basically, to work. And I can't say what it is, but I'm excited. I look like Taylor Swift. No way. I know, people keep telling me I kind of do look like Taylor Swift. Oh, all right, thanks. How did you lose your arm? I lost it at a flea market, and someone mistook it for merchandise, and they sold it, and that's where I lost it. So, you like my energy? Nice. New England, what about Old England? I'm in Old England right now. I'm very excited to go to New England. You are Anya Taylor-Joy. Kind of. I think people have said that about me before. Can I have $15 and a quarter? I don't know. Yeah, someone sold my arm at a flea market, so I don't have it, Need to get it back. Yeah. I mean, someone, if y'all don't mind reaching out to the flea market on the side of Highway 75, please let me know if you can find it. So, greetings from Russia. Hey guys, where's everyone watching from? If you're new here, my name's Ashley Young, and I'm streaming from London, England. Did you get a good deal on the arm? Unfortunately not. They wouldn't give me a discount, only 25% off. Is it expensive over here? Yeah. Have I tried prosthetics? I don't know. That's a great question, guys. Do you love Disney World? Yeah, I've been to Disney World before. I used to work at Universal Studios, though, in Orlando, and we would always have like a rival between the Disney and Universal people. But we would get off of work at Universal Studios, and everyone would have like passes to go to Disney, and we would just go to Disney after work. So, hi, I'm Jaden. Hi, Jaden. Hi, I'm Iranian. Nice. What's up? How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, guys. If you're new here, sometimes in this stream, I just like to hang out and chat with you, and that's kind of what we're gonna be doing today. I'm just gonna try and go through the comments as much as I can, answer any questions that you may have. A lot of people want to know if I'm single. The answer is no. Hey, hello. Alligator, maybe. I don't know. Are you left-handed? Yes, this is my left hand. This is my right hand. Hi, Auntie. What's up? You can ask me a question, sure. You lost your hands during a rock climbing accident. I was able to source new hands through experimental research with. Oh, okay. Very interesting. I hope you're doing all right, my friend. Do I need a hand with that? Yeah, I do need a hand. If someone could come over and clean the dishes for me, that would be great. That'd be great. So yeah, it's light outside because I'm in England right now, guys. Well, single-handedly the most beautiful. Well, thank you. Did you ever play an instrument? Yeah. Fun fact, guys. I was very serious about playing the French horn in middle school. Yeah, I used to play the French horn because my teacher was like, it's a left-handed instrument. That's the only instrument that you can play. And I was like, okay. And it is, technically. And then I just put my little arm up in the hole. And then I played the French horn. So, good times. Good times. Yeah, my little arm. Am I good at getting Pringles? Of course I am. So what's the housing market like in your area? I wouldn't know that because I am not in the market to buy a house. I think you have to have money to buy a house. I'm currently renting though. Do you still have your French horn? No, I don't. That was like over 15 years ago. So I do not have the French horn, but I was really good at it. I was really great at playing the French horn. So I was quite bitter after losing my hands, as I was a pianist before the rock climbing accident. Okay. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I do know quite a few pianists who have limb difference and they play and they're really great. I think it's just something you're gonna have to work at and adapt to, you know. So yeah. Um, yes, Boston, Massachusetts. Hello, hi guys. Hi, I'm just cleaning my cups here. I think that was a bad joke. Well, maybe, I don't know. Were you left-handed? Yes, this is my left hand, guys. That's my left hand. So yes, ask me a question. Jeez. We're gonna do some cup ASMR. Interesting technique. Thank you. OMG, you can clean any cup. Yeah, I know. The best part about having one hand, and there's a lot of really great advantages to having one hand, but I think the best part about having one hand is that you can clean cups really well, you know? So, I don't know. You know, if you guys are thinking about your life and whether I'm having a sad life or not, just look at this. Just think about this. And the fact that I can do this. You know? Just think about that. So, you know, I've got a nice built-in cup cleaner and you don't. So really, who's in a better situation here, me or you? Alright, don't answer that. And then I can just do this and clean the outside of the cup. Cup cleaning hack achieved. Yes. I'm trying to look at your message, Jaden. I'm trying. Do I get phantom pain? No, I don't get phantom pain. No, I was born this way. So I do not. What happened to my arm? I lost it, wrestling iguanas in Key West. So. Are you in England? What part? Your daughter's in South Benfleet. Oh, I know where that is. I'm in East London. But I have been out that way quite a few times. You're still charming. Thank you, guys. I thought I would be. She lost it in an arm wrestling competition. So guys, if you're new here, please like the stream. I would be very appreciative of that. Also, if you don't mind subscribing, that'd be super cool. This one's having a hard time. I can't really wash that one. But, like, is my arm enough to wash it? That's the real question. There we go. Ashley is a World War III veteran. Yes, indeed. Lost it in a glass that was too small. Yeah, if you stay long enough, you will find out. Right. Mr. Tahoe Trades, I'm starting to think that you're BSing me right now. Just saying. Just saying. What happened to your arm? It got stuck in a glass. Hi, friend in chat. Bless you. I didn't sneeze, but thank you. You guys ready? I was gonna try and make a crazy noise, but it wasn't having it today, and that's all right. How was your trip? My trip hasn't happened yet, my friend. My trip will happen on Thursday. No, like for real, what happened? All right, guys. If you want the real story, I will tell you the real story on what happened to my arm. I was on the side of the road, and I was trying to get a taxi, and it was just so busy and crowded that none of the taxis saw me. So I just thought what I needed to do was make my arm longer. So I took my arm off and I held it in my hand to give me some more height, so that way I could flag down a taxi. And that's why I have one arm, guys. You know, that's how it happened. So that's the real story Get a robot arm. What do you think that is right behind me, the gaming disciple? I do have a built-in cup washer. That's true. Another troll story, sad face. Alright, fine. Alright, if you guys really want to know what happened to my arm, now I will tell you. Okay, I was born this way, guys. I was born this way. That's why I have my tiny little fingers here. And I have all 5 of them, and they're really cute and they're really small. And that's why they're there. Because it came out in the womb. My sister ate my arm. I got a twin sister. And yeah, this is how it came out. So, you know, did not expect born this way. No one does, guys. No one does. Everyone always expects like a crazy story, you know? And sometimes if I'm in the mood, I will make up a crazy story, but sometimes I won't. Like, you know, it just depends. It just depends. But we should start a count. So can someone start a count on how many chats say what happened to your arm? Should we do that? Yeah, at least you made it out. That's the important part. Exactly. At least I was born and I made it out the womb regardless, one hand or not. Also, my sister is now 5'6" and I'm 5'9". So, you know, like, you know, I don't know. I just, what I lack in arms, I make up for in height, you know. Wait. Hi, girly, do you remember me? You said hi to my brother and you changed my life. I do actually remember you, Lila. I do remember that. Did you do this on purpose or do you have a lawsuit in process? Well, against my sister. You can just tell people got stuck in a Pringles can. Yeah, I could do that, technically. You're winning. I think I'm winning too. Thanks. Gosh, you're tall. Yeah, I'm 5'9". What's up, Joe? How are you? So I don't like you explain people about your arm. Okay. No offense, but it doesn't matter what you like. But yeah, you know, I'm tall, I can touch a ceiling. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're making me stretch. Oh, good God, sorry. So yeah, I'm super tall. Would be 6 foot if your twin didn't eat your other foot. Well, sure, I guess. I guess so. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. So, what part of the U.S. am I from? I'm from Orlando, Florida, but I live in London, England. Greetings from TV. Hello, guys. Where's everyone from today? Where are you watching from, and what are you doing? Where are you sitting? Are you watching in your house? Are you watching on the toilet? Where are you watching from today? I'm just curious. I just want to know. I'm obviously streaming from my kitchen. I keep your name Princess. All right, jeez. But yeah, Polk County, represent Polk County. I've been there before many times. Sorry guys, I'm gonna make myself some coffee. From Massachusetts, watching from my bedroom. I live in Manchester, Brisbane, Orlando. Oh, Lake Toba. Okay. Portugal. Nice. If you're from Florida, does that mean that you're half alligator? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Half alligator. Sure. That sounds fine. You're watching from in your bed. I wish I could have a coffee with you. You can have a coffee with me right now, guys. Florida. You're from Iran with a random crappy VPN to bypass. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for watching and supporting. I'm doing good, guys. Guys, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no. Good gosh. At least I caught it. Nice. Can we get a bless you in the chat? So thanks guys. You're all very nice to me. Thanks for thinking I'm pretty and being super nice. You're watching from a stolen tablet. That's what I like to hear. I love to hear you guys being adventurous. I love to hear you guys, you know, living out your dreams. Isn't that just what life is all about? So, bless you. Thank you. Watching from Sweden. What is this? Who knows? Why are you living in London? My daughter sent me a WhatsApp on Sunday. Oh my gosh. Sorry. On Sunday that it was pouring and thundering so bad in South Bend Fleet. You're watching from Arizona. Well, yeah, it was raining on Sunday, wasn't it? It was. Give me citizenship, woman. Why would I do that? I can't give you citizenship. I'm on thin ice out here. So, what's with the arms, huh? What's with your two arms? Can I meet you in real life? I mean, it's possible, you know, we could do a little meetup in London. That would be fun. I think it would be fun to do like a live stream meetup with friends, you know. You're watching from Tennessee, nice. All the way from Australia. Sick. We got people from all over today. Guys, if you are new in the stream, if you don't mind subscribing and also what's the other word? Oh, liking the stream. That'd be super cool and helpful, and it would push my stream into the algorithm. So thank you. You're on the sun, nice. Hopefully you're staying nice and cool, you know. Why London? I moved here in 2018 because I got married. Now I'm no longer married, but still living here. And yeah, what music am I into? I'm always into the same music that I've been into since like 2006. Hey, thanks for liking and subscribing, everyone. I appreciate you big time. Big time, big time. I don't mean to alarm you, but your hand is missing. It's not. It's right here. Thank you very much, though. I appreciate your concern. The baby hand is really cute. It is cute, isn't it? It's so small and tiny. It is teeny tiny. My little teeny tiny hand. It's cute. And I said this yesterday on the stream, but like it reminds me of my time in the womb, you know. Do you guys remember your time in the womb? I do, and I miss it, and I want to go back because that was the time of no bills and no responsibilities. So it just reminds me of the good days when I just sat there and did nothing. I wish we could go back. Does it have nails? Actually, it doesn't. There's no nails. It's just nice flesh. It's just flesh there. You should see the other one. Yeah, I suppose you should. Girl, it's late/early. Well, for me, it's early-ish. You're beautiful. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thanks for the $5 super chat, Keith Wycliffe. 79. Really good to see you, and really good to see you too. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for the super chat. Every little bit helps me. So I love you guys, and I love showing up for you. Can we get to 400 likes? Yeah, we might be able to. We might be able to. How do you guys watch these things? You know, I don't know. It's 5 a.m. here, sweetheart. Sweetheart, thank you. If you're perfect just the way you are. If you have any haters, don't listen to them. They're just jealous they don't have a baby hand. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You all wish you had a baby hand. Right? That's what I'm thinking. I never listen to the haters, guys. I have been on the internet since like 2009, which is crazy. But my first Instagram post was like a breadstick. Back in the day. Back when you would like post stuff on there that was just like it didn't matter. It was like back when Instagram was fun. Do you guys remember like Women Crush Wednesday and stuff? That was fun. We used to do like Man Crush Monday, Women Crush Wednesday. I remember waking up on Wednesdays and like checking Instagram instantly because I was like, ooh, who's gonna make me their Women Crush Wednesday? And it was never anyone. So, you know, disappointing times. Disappointing. I had a MySpace as well. My MySpace profile like song was Starstruck by Lady Gaga. And it was like boom, slam, work it back. Do you guys remember that? That was crazy. And then also, hi, do you remember me? Of course I remember you, Crystal. Thanks for joining me again. But But yeah, what was your MySpace song? Do you guys remember? Sorry. What was my aim? My aim was I love Sepster, which was my horse's name. Well, my horse's name was Pepper, but I used to call him Sepster. So it was like I love Sepster, and that was my name. But it was like every other letter was capitalized, as you do. And there was a little heart at the end, of course. So, you remember that Gaga song? Yeah, that was my favorite. But yeah, what was your MySpace song, guys? Were you on MySpace? I'm gonna get my sleeve and I'm gonna put my arm on. Sorry, I've been moving house. Oh, where'd you move to? So everyone stay here really quick. Can you like the live while I go find my pull sleeve? I'm still here. Don't worry. It's not. So I'll show you how I put my arm on. I'm going to put my arm on to make a coffee, if you guys are interested in seeing that. So this is my pull sleeve. My pull sleeve, while it looks like a really random piece of material here, it's really super useful for putting on my arm properly. It is just nylon. This is from Autobox. And you can see that it's kind of see-through. What I have to do is I'll put my arm inside of the nylon sleeve and then I'll kind of roll it up like that to where the end of my arm is here, where the base of this is. I will take my bionic arm, and if you have a look here, inside there's a little, where's the hole? There's a hole here. Can you see me from in there? I don't know if you can, but there's a hole here, and what I do is I put this blue thing inside the socket. Usually I have to use my legs like this. And then I put it through this hole, as you can see, like this. And cucumbers in fashion today. You know what? It kind of does look like a cucumber. And and so what I have to do is, the reason I use this pull sleeve is because when I put the socket on without the pull sleeve, my muscles don't line up correctly to the electrodes, and then therefore I can't use the socket correctly. Oh, I love you for a billion years. Thank you for being here, Squire. So I'm showing you guys how I put my arm on. As you can see, it kind of went over the elbow now. So although it is still in here, my arm is in the socket. And then I just kind of have to slowly pull all of that out. And I make sure that it's on. And it feels really solidly on, which is great. Now I'm going to turn it on. I left it to charge all day. Listen. Yep, so I left it to charge all day last night, so it's on. The electrodes that are inside of the socket here, they're, again, like perfectly lined up with my muscles. So I use this muscle on the outside to open the hand, and I use the muscle on the inside to close the hand like so. Whatever muscles are, you guys may think it's not really like brain controlled, unless you think of it in a way where your mind is controlling your muscles, right? So for me, it's less mind controlled, but more muscle control. So when you close your hand, if you take your other hand and you put it right here, squeeze yourself tight, and then close your fist like this, you will find that there's a muscle that runs down here. And if you had one arm like me, that is what you would be using to close your bionic hand. Now, if you do it again on the outside, close down here, and you think about opening your hand, you can see it here. Feel it. It's your tendon or your muscle. That is what you would be using to open your bionic hand. So for me, I still have those two muscles here in the end of my residual limb, and that's what I use to close and open. And if I want to change grips on the hand, all I have to do is hold my open signal like this. So it would be just me going like this. And then it will change the grip on the hand. Can you hear it? Can you hear it change grip? Ready? That's what it does. And that's how it changes grips. So now we're in point mode. Um, so it just kind of depends on what grip you want to have. For me, this is my most used grip is tripod. It's a pinch grip, and I use it a lot because it's just easier to do stuff like that. Like it's interesting, right? Because we as humans, we don't always think about what we use our hands to do, right? Does that make sense? Like, I'm not going through the day like, oh, what grip do I need to be in order to pick this up? This would be my power grip. That's what it would be called because the thumb is on the top here. Let's say I want to pick up this tissue, not tissue, whatever this is. This would be in a tripod grip. So it kind of depends on what grip you need. For the most part, I use power grip, which is this, or tripod, which is that. So the arm itself, I got this arm with the Island Quantum in America in 2016. It cost me, everyone, hold your breath, $90,000. Thankfully, my dad had an insurance plan, so we only paid the copay. We only paid the copay of $1,500. But yeah, it was just a ridiculous amount of money, per usual. But yeah, I'm gonna get the coffee out of the top shelf by only using my bionic arm. Let's see if I can do it. And I can. So there we go. Another interesting thing about bionic arms, not 19K, 90,000. Yeah, it was a crazy amount of money. So when you are having a bionic hand, some interesting things you need to think about. And again, if you guys don't mind liking the live stream, if we could get to 400 likes today, that would be super cool. You want to make sure that your electrodes line up and you're able to use your hand in any sort of way. So you want to be able to make sure that you can open and close by your side. You want to be sure you can open and close with an extended arm. You want to be sure you're able to open and close when it's in any position. You also want to be able to make sure you can open and close it while holding an object. So when you are fitting for a socket, for example, guys, I love you. I will keep up with comments shortly, but I'm just trying to explain some things really quick. So stay in here, and when I'm looking at the chat, I will make sure to try and answer your questions. But yeah, so a lot of things that we do to test out hands and test out sockets is hold weights, walk places with them, make sure that you can operate it in a 360 motion, and make sure that it does stay on here. And if that makes any sense at all. So I'm going to look at the comments now. I never like videos or streams for people, but you seem like an actually genuine nice person. Thank you. Have an awesome week too. 90,000, but in 2016 is not ridiculous. Yeah, it would be much cheaper now, and a lot of the arms are a bit cheaper now, because we're trying to make it more affordable. Of course, I mean, it was a very new concept back in 2016. It was very exciting and very new. And yeah, like people like Open Bionics, Limitless, like a lot of companies who are making 3D printed hands. You know, they're doing a great job of making it. Oh, Koala as well, making it more accessible for people to be able to have a bionic arm. And I think that's really important. You know, I think we need to just remember that like if you have one arm, you should have the option to have two arms, right? Can I mount weapons onto it? Not particularly. I'm gonna see if I can. The angle is a bit weird, but I'm gonna try and close it. Yeah, I got it. Nice. I mean, it would be kind of fun to put a crossbow or something on the end of the arm, in my humblest opinion. How much weight can it hold? Usually, it's not about how much weight the hand can hold, but how much weight the wrist can hold. This particular wrist can hold like 23 pounds. So, yeah. It is cool. Is it connected to your brain? Technically, not. your brain, but your brain powers your muscles, and your muscles is what controls the hand. Guys, I'm gonna turn the kettle on. I'm really sorry about the noise. So just ignore that. Ignore that. But yeah, guys, if you don't mind liking and subscribing, that would be super cool. You use your brain to use muscles, so yeah, technically yes. So it just depends. Again, sorry for the noise, guys. We are. I don't know what's happening here. But I'm gonna try and answer some questions. Does it come in? It comes in many different colors. Yeah. So this is the rose gold Kobe Nexus hand. I used to have it in white, and then we were able to upgrade me, which was awesome. And good morning. Just subscribe. Good morning. Any plans today? Yes, I do have some plans today. Sorry for the noise again. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. It's okay, Crystal. Don't worry if you've missed my live streams. I'm just happy you're here now. Can I carry a cucumber? Sure. Could you go to the gym and use it like a normal arm? Yeah, technically you can. Technically you can use it as a normal arm. It would be a bit difficult after like a long period of time because of how heavy it gets. Like it gets heavy over time. For example, like when we pick items up and we carry them, like if I were to pick this up, you would kind of hold it like this, right? We're not picking up items and going like this. We're not walking around with them like this. That is what it feels like to have a bionic arm. Because this is the heavy part. This part generally is very light. So for me, like, yeah, it's like holding something like this all day long. So it does get heavy the more that I wear it and the more that time goes onward. So yeah, does that make sense at all? Do you wear it on dates? Not really. No. So interesting fact about me, I guess, if we want to talk about dating and stuff. Back in the day, when I was very self-conscious about having one arm, I would do a lot of online dating, and I would only date people long distance because I was too scared to tell people that I had one arm. The first like experience that I had with a boy growing up, he liked me for a little while, and then he said to me, he just kept leading me on and leading me on, and then he wouldn't want to be seen with me at school and stuff, and then he told me that he would date me if I had another hand, and I was super cool, but yeah, he didn't want to be seen with me in public, so that was a bit sad. And it just kind of, as like a teenager growing up, I feel like hearing that when you're trying to fit in is really difficult to go through. And it affected me. I won't say it never affected me. It certainly did. And then from there, I kind of started just trying to date people long distance. Whether that was good or not, it wasn't, because my first long distance relationship ended up being a catfish, and it was a random girl in Ohio. When I thought I was dating a guy named Jason. So I learned a lot. There. But then my second boyfriend he's in Arkansas or something. And I was like, I just want you to know I have one hand. But whenever I would like send a picture to him, I would like hide my arm behind my back and do like a selfie like that. So no one ever really knew that I had one hand, And then, yeah, I just, it was really, it was really weird. You can send a gift on here, guys. You can super chat. That's what it is. It's called super chat. And if you want to, thank you very much. No pressure at all. It will help buy me a coffee or groceries. So I'm always super appreciative of you. But yeah, so I just, for a long time, I used to hide my arms and stuff, and then when I got older, I kind of decided that it was just easier to tell people off the bat that I had one arm, and if they can decide if they want to continue dating me or not. And if they don't want to date me because I have one arm, that's not really my problem, you know, that's more of a problem to them. Thank you for the cake, my friend. Hot jalapeno for the super chat cake. It's very cute and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you guys don't mind liking the stream, my goal today was to get to 400 likes, and we are very close to that. So thank you so much. How can you message me, guys? You can message me on Instagram. My Instagram is Orlando Cyborg Ashley, which is the same as my YouTube name. And yeah, I don't really have as many followers on there. So if you want to send me a DM, guys, we have 415 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and thanks as always for being here and for supporting me and always being in my streams. I super love you guys. I don't have money, but I have 100 diamonds. I was gonna send you a gift with those, but it won't let me. Okay, that's okay. No worries. Like I said, just being here and hanging out is awesome. Liking the stream is really helpful. Sharing it to your friends. Yeah, that's all really helpful. So thank you very much. I try and live stream Monday through Friday, but I can't lie, guys. When I go to America, I'm going to be working a lot. So next month, I might have to take a little break from the stream, but I kind of don't want to, but we'll see if I can't, like, sneak it in here and there. So yeah, would you date me as I have one hand too? Well, see, the thing about that is that I'm not dating anyone currently because I'm already dating someone. But I don't mind like people having limb difference. Love the channel, love the honesty. You're a true inspiration. Thank you all the way from Sydney, Australia. Thank you, the Happy Handyman, for your $14.99 donation. Everyone clap and say thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here, and I really love your words. So thank you so much for everything. I love you. Thank you. But yeah, I think, you know, dating people with a limb difference, and not just me having a limb difference, but the other person having a limb difference, you know, there's just some like level of understanding there because we've kind of like been through the same thing and we've been through it all. Doesn't mean that you're compatible, but you know what's funny? Like, whenever I would hang out with my limb different friends and we would like go to dinner and stuff together, the waiter would always be like, "Oh my gosh, are you guys together?" Even if we weren't. But it's because like we both had one arm, they just assumed that we were together. And we used to just like okay, so Lucky Fin weekend is coming up, right? And whenever we would go out as like a group, I don't know, people just didn't know what to do with themselves. Like, can you imagine everyone with one hand just walking around? It's funny. It's funny and it's fun. So your prosthesis is great. Thank you. Let me try and pour some milk with this. You guys ready? Nice. And now the milk is finished. But that's okay. That's all right. At least we did it. You know what? I just realized that's oat milk, and I don't like oat milk. I usually drink almond milk, and I don't know why that was in my fridge, but whatever, you know? Whatever. Hi, William. Thanks for joining me. Guys, my mods are in the chat. Thank you for being here. At least you can walk. Well, yes, but at the same time, people with missing lower limbs have an awesome life as well. And they can walk. It's just sometimes it takes a little bit extra work, you know? So how do I take the arm off? I just pull it off. And I will pull it off eventually. I'm just going to see if I can't like prop this up a little bit so people can see my arm. Oh, gosh. How's that? Is that better? There we go. Nice. All right. Good morning, guys. Absolutely don't give up. Each day is a new day. Yes, I agree with that. And I also agree. I heard this from someone recently, and it kind of changed my perspective on things. Someone said to me that every day that you wake up is a chance to start again. And it's true. Every day that you wake up, it's an opportunity to do something and do something different and do something that you love. And that's kind of how I've been like thinking about things and trying to live my life. Did you have to learn how to write all over again? No, guys, I was born this way. So I've always been a lefty. Although when I was born, I tried to like do stuff with my right arm. So people kind of assumed that I would be right-handed. I used to like reach out and do stuff. Also, the reason why I'm so flexible is because when I was a kid and I was on the ground playing with toys and stuff, sorry if this is weird, but I used to use my like right foot and stuff as like my right hand. So my right leg and hip has always been really flexible. Like especially if I was like drawing on the ground, I would use my right foot to like hold the paper while I was trying to draw. It was just kind of what I used to do, and it helped out because I started dancing, you know, and yeah, I was very like flexible, and my coach loved that. Will there be upgrades and changes to your arm? Will there be more realistic arms? Maybe, yeah. I mean, technology is always evolving. So it's really, yeah, it's really fine that, sorry, I lost my train of thought because there was birds fighting in front of me. Apologies. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, there will always be advances in technology as long as we are alive. That is kind of just what happens in the world. So yeah, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with wanting an arm that looks like an arm. But for me, because I'm not trying to have two arms, I just feel like you know, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm losing my train of thought. There's too much happening. Oh my gosh, thank you for the diamond hot jalapeno. I appreciate you. You look like Francesca Eastwood. You know, it's funny, a lot of people have said that to me before. And yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Are you dealing with pain right now? Not particularly. Well, I am in my neck. I am having a lot of neck issues currently. Every day I wake up, my neck is in pain. I don't know what's happening to me. But yeah, it's really bothering me these days. You know what's cool about this point here is the fact that I can scroll on my phone with it. You guys want to see? I can literally unlock my phone with this, and it's unlocked. That's cool, right? You can do like a little touch screen. So, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Ciao. What's up? How was the day of the cyborg going? It's good. I'm drinking my coffee right now. I didn't make it, but I didn't drink it yet, and it's really fucking, ouch, really hot. Now, see, I would never trust this hand to pick up anything, especially not a burning hot cup of coffee, because I would spill it. I used to like tour around the southeast United States doing demos with the hands, with the Island Quantum back in the day. And I did an event in Orlando, and I had to speak to like, it was probably like 1,500 people, and the guy was like, he handed me a water bottle to hold, but he didn't put the lid on it, so I had to hold this water bottle like this, and the time just kept going on and on and on, and then all of a sudden I squeezed it on accident, and then crushed the bottle, and all the water came out in front of 1,500 people, and it was very embarrassing. So yeah, you know, things like that happen all the time, but it's technology. So it's like your iPhone, right? Your iPhone isn't always going to work flawlessly every single day. Can you convert it to a laser gun as a weapon? Maybe. Are you American or British? I'm American, but I live in England. Crystal, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope your move went smoothly, and I hope you have an awesome day. You would have stopped if someone asked. I just wanted to know. I didn't think it was bothering anyone. Oh, sorry. I got you. I don't know what's going on. Hey, what's up, Vicky? Hi, Joe. Hi, everyone. I love you. My day just started. Nice. You have a good speech voice. Thank you. I used to do presentations When I used to be a scuba diver at an aquarium, and I also do a lot of like I used to be a presenter, so so I have a presenter voice, and then I moved into acting, and I feel like it's been really hard to like get rid of the presenting voice, because like you go into acting, you have to be an actor, you have to talk normally and speak as whatever, you know. Yeah, I'm scuba certified. I'm rescue certified. Hi, who trimmed your hair? It's been a while. It's been like 6 months, so I don't remember. But yeah, I'm gonna get a haircut. I think I'm gonna get a haircut tomorrow. I just kind of would like it, you know. I don't know. I just need a trim. I think my layers are getting really long. And then they get like frizzy as well. So I have oil in my hair today, which is kind of why it looks oily. That makes sense, right? So yeah, guys, can we get to 500 likes today? We've got 465. I know the goal was 400, but can we get to 500? That would be cool. I'm so glad that I gave you motivation for the day. Can you break a glass by squeezing really hard? Nope. So with these hands, they have a pressure sensor. So, you know, some do and some don't. There's some hands that we say you wouldn't want to shake your grandma's hand with this hand because it's so painful. And you can never know when. But do you see how it stops at the shape of my hand? And if I don't have that there, it closes all the way. Well, you know, it's on tripod mode. Anyway. There's pressure sensors in the fingers, so it's not going to crush something. Sometimes you can override it by squeezing as hard as possible, but a lot of the times there are limits to what you can do. Can you accidentally rip a cabinet door off? I mean, yeah, I suppose you could. I suppose you could do anything. I suppose you could do anything. Do I have a fur coat? No, I don't own a fur coat. 500 likes coming up. Yeah, guys, we're at 476. Are you right-handed or left-handed? So I am left-handed, but I was born right-handed. But obviously I don't have a right hand, so I had to learn how to do everything with my left hand. Can I punch through a wall with it? No, I cannot. I cannot. It is not that strong. So because it's like an advanced piece of technology, and I'm going to take this thing off, you got to think of these things as like an expensive iPhone, you know. You're not going to want to punch through anything with that, you know. Guys, look, this is what my arm looks like when it comes out of the socket. Imprints. But you can clearly see where the electrode is and where the electrodes sit on either side. And that's a pretty good placement. I would say that maybe it's a little too deep into my elbow here. I would say if it was here, it would be slightly better. And then this one's fine. But this one's, I think, a little bit too high up. But yeah, if I wear it for a long period of time, it is painful. Like, if you think about your life and you think about if you would wear like a piece of carbon fiber hanging from your elbow or something all day, just, yeah, it's not super comfortable, you know. You think the little fingers are cute? Me too. I think they're adorable. And every time that I have my arm in the socket for like extended periods of time, I feel like I need to like pull on my little fingers because I don't know why, it just comforts me somehow, some way. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of successful hand transplants. So technology is there. Of having like a normal hand, I guess. Yeah, you have to wear braces to walk and they hurt in the summertime. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and if you have mouth prosthetics, you know. You guys know. And yeah, especially in the summertime when it gets hot and sweaty. It's really gross. So yeah, they do look like baby toes. You had a heart transplant at 19, 3 years ago. Amazing. How are you doing now? I hope you're doing okay. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. I'm going to be on here for 5 more minutes. If you have any pressing questions, feel free. I would also love it if we got to 500 likes. So we're at 491. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. It would be super helpful. You can also follow me on Instagram at Orlando Cyborg Ashley. And then you can be notified of my live streams and come hang out with me. I love hanging out with y'all. Your hand is red. Yes, because I was wearing a prosthetic the whole time. My arm had been saved temporarily in an emergency. Okay. I see. It was nice to see you collecting your mother from the station. It brought tears to my eyes. Oh, well, thank you so much for watching my video. I do greatly appreciate that. You should get a grappling hook. I should. You guys hear that? What in the world is going on? The upstairs neighbors are absolute nightmares to live with. They're bang. I hope they hear me speaking, and I hope they're pissed off that I'm speaking so loud. But they're always running around all the time, banging on the floors, banging on everything. They're so loud. They're always arguing. They've got like grown-up kids that live up there that just bang on everything. They flooded the shower upstairs, which then caused damage to my ceiling. And I was laying in bed one morning in January, and all of a sudden, it was raining inside of my bedroom. They're just absolute nightmares to live with. And they're always doing some random bullshit up there. Just saying. Anyway. Yes, I'm in London, yeah. It was Morse code. It could have been. Do you know what they were saying? I don't know what they were saying. But yeah, thanks for subscribing, guys. Sorry for my small rant there, really quick. But yeah, it's just super annoying. They sound like they play the role of upstairs neighbors perfectly. They do. And it's very annoying. What do you feel about losing your arm? So guys, just to be very serious in my last 3 minutes of the live stream, I was born without my arm. So I grew up feeling very self-conscious about it, but that all has changed over the course of my lifetime. So there's many different periods where I felt many different emotions and things about it. But as I stand right now, I love having one arm. I would never change myself for anything. And yeah, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't learn the lessons that I've learned if I didn't have one arm. So I'm really eternally thankful to have one arm. And I think that, you know, not to get spiritual or anything crazy like that, but I think it's my life's mission to show people that living with a disability isn't bad. Having one arm isn't scary or gross or disgusting. It's just something that happens to people, and you can live an amazing and beautiful life even if you are missing a limb. And yeah, my journey is to just make people feel less alone, which is why I'm live streaming, which is why I'm on Instagram. It's just kind of why I do what I do. And I love you guys, and I love the, you know, next generation of people who have limb difference. And I hope that by streaming and being in media, being an actor, I was in Barbie, I was in Wicked, I was in 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Just by like doing stuff and being who I am authentically. I hope that helps other people who look like me, and I hope that I make their life a little bit easier. And I think that's all I gotta say, you know. So you lost your hand about 4 years ago. I'm sorry to hear that, James, but I hope you're doing all right now. And I do love you. I do love you, Jeremy. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm all about. I'm gonna wrap up the live stream. You guys have 1 minute of asking questions. Thank you for doing the stream. You are doing wonderful things for the limb different community, and you are appreciated. Have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you so much. And you too, my friend. And thank you for always being so lovely and supportive, you and your wife. I was in the Bone Temple. Yeah, I was a stunt zombie infected. Sorry. What can you do with one hand? Everything. I can do everything. So what's your question? But yeah, I'm doing good. Hi, Kyle. How are you? um, okay. I'm gonna get off now, guys. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining me on my stream on this awesome Tuesday. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, rest of your day today. If no one's told you today, I love you, and I hope that your dreams come true. I hope that you drink some water. Make sure to tell your friends and family that you love them. And yeah, follow me here, subscribe. I appreciate you all the time, and if you want to keep up with me on Instagram, I'm Orlando Cyborg Ashley on there. But again, bye guys, love you.